per the orders of the court, differently constituted, over 200 packs of over 200 sacks of marijuana are being bent here based on the orders of the court, differently constituted. And as you can see, fire has been set into these substances. In fact, there are few of them being cocaine, but majority of these substances happen to be marijuana. And clearly here, as you can see, this is the action that you can see live here behind me. What is happening clearly symbolizes the orders of the court, and it's being taken in accordance with statute. You have the registrars of the court, you have police officers here, EP officials have all gathered here to supervise this very action. So clearly that is what is happening right now just behind the Independence Square at the beach, just around the Osu Castle. And what is clear is that these substances, the persons who were arrested and arraigned in relation to these substances, some of them have been convicted and sentenced. Some of them, the police also could not prove the charge or the offenses as charged, and some of them have been freed. But what is clear is that the court seized those substances because they were illegally procured. And my understanding is that if you look at the efficacy, the neutrality or the strength of it is higher than what is required. Somebody will ask that why is it not given to persons who have been given license to operate or to trade in marijuana activities. But the point is that we are being told that if you look at the strength of it, it is higher than what is required. All these cumulated into the court order for these substances said to be marijuana to be destroyed. And clearly the evidence is showing that today the exercise has been carried on, being supervised by court officials. I've seen the registrar here at the beach. I've also seen officers from the police, CID personnel have all gathered here, and in fact persons from the EPA made an appearance here to supervise this very exercise. So clearly that particular orders from the court, the circuit court in fact, have been carried out. And let me give you some perspective in relation to what has been happening here. These are substances that have been retrieved from suspects, from accused persons who have been sentenced. Some have been convicted and sentenced between 2020 and 2024. So within a 4-year period, this is the outcome of what has been gathered so far that has been subjected to a court order, and the order is that all these substances should be destroyed. And so that is the evidence of the action being taken to destroy these substances. Over 240 sacks of marijuana, 240 sacks of marijuana have been subjected or are being destroyed here, including various wraps, including some cocaine of a sort, and some liquid substances have all been subjected to this destruction. So that is currently what is happening here at the shores of the Independence Square. Just behind the Independence Square, that is where we have this very activity taking place, and all personnel, all officials who are supposed to supervise this very exercise are currently here, ensuring that the right thing is done, the court order is complied with, and nothing but only what the court has ordered for is done. The registrar of the Circuit Court Accra, who is supervising this very exercise, Mr. Prosper Kingsley Damankah, has been giving us some perspectives about this whole exercise.
We are here to destroy some substances, cocaine, dry leaves, that's cannabis. After those cases have been dealt with by the court, judgment has been delivered. Orders were made for their destruction. That is why we are here.
The substances being destroyed today, somebody will say that, can we give it to company or institution that have been given license to trade in cannabis to use them?
As for that one, I don't have that power to say anything concerning that. The people were arrested by the police and then charged and brought to court. And judgment has been delivered in the cases. That is why we are here for their destruction.
So with the efficacy of what is being destroyed here, the chances are that you can easily go high if you get in contact with these flames. You want to go high? then you know what to do. If you do not want to go high, you know what to do. From the Independence Avenue here in Accra, Murtala Inusah, GHOne.